So here it is. Okay. I'll go over this with you guys, right? Can I zoom in on this? This is a PDF. Let's try. Nice. All right. So here's the thing. Can I drag this over? I can't if I zoom in that much. That's a bummer. Are you seriously not? Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. All right, cool. So here are the patch notes for 3.33. All right. They said this was going to be a minor patch, and let me tell you, in my opinion, this is not really even a patch. As far as balance adjustments go, there are like 2 balance adjustments, right? It's right here, Fahkumram 3+4, change the damage from 27 to 20, right? And also just decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is guarded. And then this one, down forward 3, change the damage from 19 to 15, decrease the range of the attack. Those, as far as I'm concerned, are the only actual balance changes that they've done. The rest of this stuff here, all this stuff is hurtbox related issues, collision related issues, you know, and like these are important, right? We need to have these fixed. These need to be addressed. So this is more of a fixed patch than a balanced patch to me, right? There is some big changes here, like this one. Sideways movement was greater than that of other characters, so animation was adjusted. That's a big deal, right? That's a big deal. And also, you know, when he sidesteps, you know, here and here, they say mid-attack to sometimes miss, so the hurt box for both hands has been extended downward. I think this is a big deal too, because I think part of the issue was that when they released that trailer, the character was too tall, right? Remember, everyone saw the trailer, he's towering over Marduk. We see the actual cut to it, and he's like just as tall or shorter than Marduk. We're like, what the hell? This guy's not that big. So I feel like what they did since they made that original launch trailer, they made the character taller, and it messed up all the hurt boxes, right? Personally, I feel they would just be like, yo, look, we just couldn't figure this shit out, so we made him shorter. I feel like that would fix all the problems. But instead, they're going to try to fix the hurt boxes for this taller character now, right? Which is fine. And that's what the majority of this patch looks to address, right? You can see here, they also, you know, he had that forward where he was going over like Zafina's low kick started around sort of this situation. So it says the animation is adjusted now, right? Because low attacks would sometimes miss, so the hurt box of both knees is expanded downward. You know, just a lot of hurt box issues for Fahkumram. You know, Zafina has his down back 1+2, would sometimes miss at close range, hurt box increased. Lay, play dead 3, would sometimes miss at close range, hitbox increase. Katarina while crouching down forward 4, sometimes miss at close range, hitbox increase, right? So this is really more of a fix patch, right? All these other attacks, you know, there was just like weird stuff that was happening. It seems like that they're trying to address. So it's more of a fix thing overall. I wouldn't call it a balance patch, right? Like when they said minor balance patch, it's very, very minor, right? Where are the patch notes? So when I first saw this, I saw it on Twitter from a random account. I was like, whatever. But this that we're looking at right here, this is from Bandai Namco's website, I guess. So this is an official PDF from one of their websites. So it seems a lot more legit now. But of course, you know, Harada said there's going to be multiple patches before Season 4 comes. This is the first one, obviously. So we're going to get another one. You know, I don't know how soon we're going to get it. It might be a couple weeks, might be a month, who knows, right? Because Season 4 is not coming out until fall. We're in the middle of summer. I'm in a heat wave right now. It sucks out here. The problem I have, right? The main problem I have with this sort of a patch, okay, is that people have been waiting since March, right? Since this character was released for him to get nerfed now, right? Like, we've had months and months of people complaining about this character. You have one of the most competitive regions on the entire planet banning this character from their tournaments, right? And after months and months, this is what we get, right? And granted, it's not all we're going to get. We're going to get more. They've already said this. We already know this. But to not address some of the bigger issues it's really questionable, right? Like, this reminds me heavily, and I mean extremely heavily, of the Evo Japan, the post-Evo Japan nerf patch that they did for Leroy, right? That patch did almost nothing. I was so upset when they had that Leroy patch. I was in Japan right after Evo Japan, right? I was in Japan. It was like almost midnight out there, and I saw the notes, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because it was right after Evo Japan, and I was like, this is what we're gonna fix. I put out a video. I recorded it in my hotel room with no professional microphone. It sounded terrible audio quality. I put it on Instagram and everything. I was like, this fixes nothing. It doesn't touch this. It doesn't touch this. It doesn't touch this. It doesn't touch this. And so, of course, naturally, everyone in the community was pissed off, right? And when I saw this list of changes, at first I questioned if it was real. I was like, this addresses almost none of the real issues with the character. You know what I mean? And that's the same problem. You know, it's the same problem. And I feel like that patch and this patch have one similarity, and it's Bandai Namco reacting to what people on the internet are complaining about, you know? And what have people been complaining about the most about Fahkumram? His hurtbox, bro. Hurtbox this, hurtbox that, hurtbox this, hurtbox that. As if that's the biggest issues with the character. You know, and so they addressed it, right? Cool. Now, Fahkumram will consistently beat the shit out of you because your attacks will fucking hit him correctly. You know what I mean? Like, whoop-de-fucking-do. So yeah, it's still frustrating after months and months to get a patch like this. I'm hoping that the next couple of patches actually address shit that matter. And then, you know, hopefully by Season 4, right? Season 4, please actually nerf Fahkumram. Like, actually nerf. You know, not something minor, not like, oh, we made, you know, 3 plus 4 be, you know, -7 and -9. I don't even know the frame date on it. But it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's still safe. It's just more minus now. Like, actually nerf, you know? Oh my goodness. What kind of changes am I thinking? Dude, I didn't want to talk about Fahkumram changes because there's so many, right? And Fahkumram, in my opinion, is a very, very difficult character to fix, right? The problem with Fahkumram is that he's got all of these options, right? So you either have to make the options way riskier for the character, right? Because everything's a mix-up. So for him to do those mix-ups, they have to be riskier, or, you know, slower or worse, you know, more punishable, etc., etc. There's just so many ways you need to address that. But some of the easier ones, you know, back forward 4 shouldn't track, right? If they can remove the tracking on Leroy's forward 3, then they can remove the tracking on Fahkumram's back forward 4. You know, down forward 2, 3. How about make that, you know, I don't know, -12 at least, you know? And then back 1, right? Back 1 is -15 frames, right? That's launch punishable. But you see absolutely nobody launch punishing that move, right? Like, if people are launch punishing, it's like 1 out of 10 or something, right? That move needs way more guards done, right? You can leave it -15, but at least make that shit, you know, take a while. Is it only -14? Let me take a look. I thought it was -15. I'm loading up right now. I know you guys don't see it. Here's the game. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure it's -15. I'm like 99% sure. I'm just doing it so you can see it. -15, like I said. No one is launching this because it's too damn fast. It's like, oh damn, what the hell did I just block? What? Oh, jabs? You know, it's too fast. It recovers too quick. Yeah, dude. So I mean, no, that's like a major problem. Stuff like this isn't even that big of a deal, but it's so good, right? Down forward 4, 3. That's super hit confirmable. Like super duper hit confirm. Like, like, you know, it's too good. Like with delay, it's too good. While standing 1, 2, like this delay on this is huge. That's still a combo. It's way too hit confirmable, right? In my opinion, right? And you're talking about a character that already has like ridiculous range on everything, right? So like, how do you nerf this character? His backdash, by the way, how did they not touch his backdash? He's got the... Okay, look. Fundamentally, if you have a fighting game character that has incredible range, right? Right? A character with incredible range attacks. Hello? Right? Right? Incredibly ranged attacks. Okay? They should have a weakness to make up for that incredible range. His backdash should be tiny. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be maximum range. You know what I mean? So that's a problem that they should address. That's pretty obvious. Think about Dalsum in Street Fighter, right? You have a character that can reach across the screen. So how do they make that work in a game like Street Fighter? They limit the character's mobility, right? It's severely. So yeah, basically, I think they should address this in some way. Vega has a good backdash though. Yeah, but wait, let me think about this. Vega, what's his other weaknesses? Vega has no projectile though, in a game full of projectiles. And he also has low stamina, which Tekken doesn't have, right? And that's another, that's obviously, there's multiple factors when you look at all fighting games, right? Like there's how much health each character has, how much range they have, what their mobility is, etc. Right? But in Tekken, all characters have the same life bar, right? So if you have a character that has more range and can control more space, right, you need to limit their movement. I think, for me at least, that makes sense, right? And obviously, in the current version that we don't have yet, we don't have this patch yet, right? So his sidestep is really good. He's got this little narrow-ass waist. But his backdash should be smaller. He shouldn't have one of the best backdash in the game. He's got like a top 5 to top 8 backdash. Are there patch notes? Yeah, there are patch notes out. And they're very, very minimal, right? It's a, to me, this is a fixed patch. It's a bug fix. You know, it's not a balance patch. This is a bug fix. Don't forget his damage. Oh yeah, dude, trust me. Yeah, the damage needs to be reduced. There's so many things that actually need to be changed about this character, right? Like these notes here, they did decrease damage, right? On this one, 3+4, the damage is reduced from 27 to 20. That's kind of significant, right? That's the first hit. It's a counter launcher, right? 3+4. Oh, you guys can't see it, but you know. And then they've got the other one was right here, down for 3. This move is an interesting change they decided to make. So this move now has less range. They decreased the range of this attack, right? And this move looks like it doesn't have much range anyway. But the damages went from 19 down to 15. There are 2 pages, right? Is there another page? No, there's no page. There's no other page. I just scrolled all the way down. It's just this one page. It's this, and you scroll down, and then it's all white. So yeah. Yeah, and this character has great lows too. They decrease down 3+4 on block also. Decrease the distance between the character and opponent when the move is guarded. That's a nothing change. You know what I mean? Like this, who cares, right? Like, are people really upset about this? Is everyone out online saying like, oh my god, I blocked it down 3+4, and now I can't kill Fahkumram? Like what in the hell? Look at this. It's -13. Like, this is not the problem. You know what I mean? Like, addressing this before addressing this, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's a very big difference. This is my issue with the patch. Right? Like, how do you address this? Oh, sorry. How do you address this before you address this? You know? Or this. You know? This is... No one can punish this damn thing. It's too fast. You know? So, that's my problem. Obviously, they said that this is going to be a minor balance patch. And it's very minor. So, they gave us what they promised to give us. Can't really complain about that, right? Because that's what they said they were going to do, and that's what we got. But, it's still disappointing. It's still disappointing. Though the good side about this is that more patches are coming. You know, there's going to be another one before Season 4. At least one more. Because Harada said there will be several. I don't know what several means. I'm going to assume at least 2. You know, so we at least get another patch later. And then Season 4 is coming. We already know that. And I assume with Season 4, when we have new moves, there'll be a much bigger, you know, changes for all characters. So, I think that's what's going to happen. Which I think is probably for the best, to be honest. Like, think about it in sense of, imagine they made all these crazy changes. You know, imagine right now, boom, they do back forward 4 change. They do the back 1 change. You know, they make down forward 4, 3 less hit confirmable. They make while standing 1, 2 less hit confirmable, right? If that was all here now, when Season 4 comes out, people would be like, oh, Fahkumram didn't really get changed, right? But now, if they don't touch anything and they do all these things, when Season 4 comes out, you'll be like, damn, season 4 is tight, you know? So maybe that's the goal. I don't know.